mouth-watering encounters await soccer fans in the quarter-final stage of the 2021-2022 UEFA Champions League. Holders Chelsea FC of London were drawn against 13-time champions Real Madrid of Spain. Favorite and 2020 champions Bayern Munich of Germany take on the 2021 UEFA Europa League winners Villarreal of Spain. In other quarter-final sparring, La Liga champions Atlético Madrid will play last year's runner-up and Premier League champions Manchester City, while six-time champions Liverpool face Portuguese side Benfica, who last won the European Cup in 1962. 1962.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
Before my parents got married.
A long time. Okay, let's start from what we are seeing here. This pairing, and when you want to see, is as if the final before the final. When you are talking about what is going to happen between Chelsea,
to see the two of them.
Yes, the quarter final between Chelsea FC of London, drawn against 13-time champions Real Madrid, and we accept that Real Madrid is not that kind of team that you used to see before.
They always do well in the Champions League, but the last two editions they've not done particularly well.
The departure of Zinedine Zidane and
they always the English teams have shown their supremacy against Real Madrid in very recent years. Manchester City
and Liverpool,
Chelsea,
even Chelsea last year.
You know, Manchester City, Chelsea. So, but when you watch that Real Madrid team play, there is an improvement over their performances of last year, and it's also down to some of the additions that they made. You see a quality player like Alaba. Alaba is experienced. You know, he started playing for Bayern Munich as a very young boy. You know, he could play across any position in that defense line. Yes, Alaba is a Nigerian, but playing for Austria. You know, he could play any position on that back line. He could also play as a defensive midfielder. So his coming to Real Madrid has really improved the team. And you see someone like Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was like the Brazilian version of Rashford of Man U. So much talent, but extremely poor decision making. You know. But today, Vinicius Junior's decision making in the final third has improved. You can see that he has grown as a player and he has become much more effective for Real Madrid. And then their striker, Benzema, in the last 2 years has shown himself to be one of the best players in the world.
Benzema he didn't pick up during the days of Ronaldo.
No, because there's always been on that.
They've given him a responsibility. Since Ronaldo is not there, the team, the attack is built around him. So he's now firing on all cylinders. In fact, you saw, and then even in the French national team, you know, he was out of the team for some time, you know, over a disagreement. And he came back. He came back and he did well, enabling France to win the European Nations Cup the other day. So when you see some of these improvements in the Real Madrid team, you want to believe that against Chelsea, it's not going to be like their encounter of last season. The Chelsea will be meeting a much more improved team this time.
Mayor, I want to talk about Atlético Madrid and Manchester City. Manchester City is going to meet a tough customer in Atlético Madrid.
No, not really. Atlético Madrid is not very good this year. They were lucky to have passed, to have defeated Manchester United. You know, Atletico Madrid is anchored on solid defense and playing you on the counter. But when they meet a team like Man City, they're going to pass them out of this world. So I can be very sure that out of the Man City, the way Man City play will give Atletico Madrid problem. Where I see problem is the Chelsea Real Madrid game. Because Real Madrid, when they play the Champions League, they become a totally different team. And for them to defeat PSG this season, with all the players and with Neymar, Messi, and after about 2 goals, for them to be able to score 3 goals, for Benzema to be able to score 3 goals, after there were 2 goals down, one in France and then 1 in
to have conquered that PSG team.
For them to be able to do that, Chelsea have to be extremely careful. My money is on Real Madrid. That Real Madrid will meet Man City in the semi-final, and Liverpool will meet Bayern. I see a Man City Bayern final.
Looking at Bayern Munich, do you think that Bayern is as strong as the Bayern we used to know?
They are still very strong. And in the Champions League, they always do well. And they still have Lewandowski. So Lewandowski is the best scorer in the world currently and the best footballer in the world, in my view.
Your view?
Yes. Well, he's the reigning.
He's reigning.
So, if not because of COVID, he would have been World Footballer of the Year.
And Ballon d'Or winner.
But he would have been Ballon d'Or winner, you know, because. So I still think that on current form, he's the best player in the world. He scores great goals and he's doing well with his team. So Bayern always do well in the Champions League. You know,
and they have a solid team.
Yeah, they have a very solid team.
Solid team, yes.
They have scorers. Look at this boy Gnabry, the former Arsenal boy. He got to Bayern and became a completely different player, scoring goals. And if Lewandowski can remain uninjured, you can be sure that they are going to be very difficult for anybody to beat. Very difficult for anybody to beat. So, as Mayor said, it could be a Man City Bayern Munich final, because I know that Man City, they have the players, they have the team to take care of Atlético Madrid. If Manchester United were a scoring team, they would have eliminated Atletico. And although Atletico beat Liverpool home and away in the Champions League, but I don't think that team,
because they're not very good. You know, that time they won the La Liga.
We're not giving Real Madrid opportunity to enter the final.
No, because the winner of the Chelsea Real Madrid will meet the winner of Man City, and so Man City, either Chelsea or Real Madrid will meet Man City, and my money is on Man City. In fact, my money is on Man City to be in the final. You know, I believe that
the way Man City is going,
yes, I believe
one of these days they will win the Champions League.
They will win the Champions League. It has to come.
If it's not,
it has to come. They missed it narrowly last year.
If it's not this year, maybe next year.
It has to come because they've have
been
the
so
team.
Consistent.
They have the team to do it. So I believe that if Real Madrid meets Man City or Chelsea, either of them, Man City will prevail. That's what I think. But I think Real Madrid will probably hedge Chelsea.
I think they have the players to do that as well.
Why was Manchester United eliminated this early?
Well, I don't think anybody expected them to even go beyond this point. I agree that Atletico had been shambolic, but you look at Man U's season, Man United season, they are not supposed to even go this far. But football is not mathematics. Look at Villarreal that Manchester United beat at home. Yeah. You know, beat 2-0 at home. That same Villarreal defeated Juve 3-0 at home. So to qualify for the next round. So, but I think that for Man U, their season has ended. They should now focus on rebuilding, get a good coach. They will be patient with the coach.
We'll see how,
because Arsenal now, they are reaping the reward of patience. They were abusing Arteta.
I was one of those that did.
Even Mayor too was abusing Arteta. They said, but Arteta was trying to build a team. Yeah. He now has a team that is difficult to beat now.
Agreed.
He has a team that is very defensive. Young. Yes, they still go for goals.
No big star.
No. So
no star. All of them are just normal players.
It's just the experience that the Liverpool had over there that made Liverpool to beat us.
Yeah, it was inevitable because they should have.
If he can go on maybe for next season, he can bring in 1 or 2 more players. People like Smith Rowe, they are coming up. He's one of the best dribblers in the league.
We almost forgot Liverpool and Benfica.
No, Liverpool has one of the best teams in Europe. So I can place my money on it that Liverpool will beat Benfica.
Mo Salah.
Liverpool will beat Benfica. They don't have any problem.
They will be too good
they don't have problem with Benfica. Where they have problem will be Liverpool Bayern. That's going to be a masterclass. Liverpool and Bayern, because both of them have a complete team. You know, when you look at the spine, when you look at the spine of the team, Liverpool has very good defense, they have very good midfielders, and they have very good forward line. But Bayern also have the same. So it can go either way between Liverpool and Bayern.
For those of you who are neck deep into sport betting, you might want to take a cue from this pre-match analysis so that you can cash out.
That is going to be the semi-final that will really be very interesting. Bayern, Liverpool.
Yes.
Because either way, it can go either way. You know, both of them have almost the same structure when you look at them. Because what makes a good team is the spine of the team. Your attack, your midfield, your defense. And when you look at Liverpool, they have very, very good, and they have depth. You know, like in their front line, they have 5 very good players. You know, and their midfield is very good.
And they just bought a player, Luis, who is doing well.
Yes. So it can go either way in between Liverpool and Bayern. You know, but Bayern is very consistent in the last
I think
5-6 years.
Bayern is a little better.
Than they are more consistent when it comes to
that tournament.
Champions League. Yes, so
they may be losing some matches at home in the league, but when it comes to the Champions League, they are usually more serious.
It's just like Real Madrid, they are their championship team. They raise their game when they want to play matches like that. Real Madrid, even when Real Madrid had these 3 straight Champions League that have never happened before, it's not as if they really had a fantastic team. Barcelona was dominating La Liga at that time, but Zidane was able to make them to win back-to-back, and they win it for 3 years straight. Which
even in the early 2000s,
which is unbelievable.
When they had Ronaldo and the rest of them, they were not doing well in the league. I think they even came fourth 1 year like that. Came fourth in the league, yet won the Champions League.
They have this pedigree when it comes to Champions League.
They always, it's like a different team. It's like, it's like Liverpool too. When Liverpool outside Premiership, Liverpool is always.
Real Madrid sees the Champions League as his birthright.
But it is.
You know?
Because when
somebody wins back to back,
when you go to the Bernabeu, I had the privilege of, when I was in Madrid, to go to the stadium. There is a tour, you pay for the tour of the stadium. There is a museum in the stadium. There is a museum for their trophies and all that. And when you watch on screen how they celebrate their Champions League, they believe that it is theirs. You know, as champions of Europe, they won it more than any other group. And different times in history, they've always won.
They were the first to even win it back to back.
So they own the Champions League. They own the Champions League.